Welcome to my Week 4 Battle of the BBR. This week, the Chicago Grookies are taking on ItzWhateva, coach of the Sacramento Nido Kings. We're currently on a losing streak. We are 0-3 so far, minus 12 differential. We've gotten 4-0'd every week, and so I'm really hoping to bounce back because after looking at it, even now, I'm not 100% sure if I can make playoffs, even if I win the next 5, but I'm going to make my best attempt. I put a ton of effort and prep into this battle. So let's take a look at my team, my opponent's team, and we'll get on into the battle. So my opponent's team consists of Dragapult, Greninja, Iron Treads, Slitherwing, Galarian Slowbro, Dudunsparce, Rotom-Mow, Volcarona, and Carbink, with their Terra Captain being Galarian Slowbro. There's two main Pokemon that I'm really worried about this week, one of them being Galarian Slowbro. It cannot hold Quick Claw, but that thing is just generally very bulky, and I just kind of struggle, especially if it's Terra Fighting or Fairy. Umbreon is really going to struggle to deal with it this week. And then Iron Treads, just overall, very good speed tier into my team, and my Fire type and Heatran really doesn't threaten it. So I do have a hard time removing Treads, but it's not an impossible task this week. So first, we're bringing Squawkabilly. When looking at my opponent's team, the only two flying resists were Carbink and Iron Treads, and then everything else besides Dragapult gets hit by normal type moves as well. So I went max attack with a Flame Orb, Guts, Facade, Brave Bird, Quick Attack, and Parting Shot, and this has enough speed to outspeed an Adamant Slitherwing, because if Rotom-Mow comes, I either expect it to be a bulky set to handle Urshifu, or it to be a Scarf set, just to outspeed things. So I didn't think speed creeping that was too necessary with Squawkabilly this week. We're bringing a Choice Scarf Meowscarada. This checks a Volcarona at +1, a Greninja if it's Battle Bond boosted, any Choice Scarfers that aren't Dragapult, and then just Dragapult itself. We're rocking Flower Trick, Knockoff, Power Gym, and U-Turn. Power Gym, we can kill an uninvested, unboosted Volcarona. So if it just comes in and we click Power Gym, we got it. U-Turn's just to get momentum, and Flower Trick does the most damage to things like Greninja and Iron Treads. Rockin' Protective Pads Urshifu, also with enough speed to outspeed an Adamant Slitherwing. Rockin' just 4 moves: Surging Strike, Close Combat, Ice Spinner, U-Turn. Ice Spinner does a ton to Dragapult. It can KO it if there's not much bulk after Stealth Rocks. And then this also allows me to hit Rotom if given the opportunity. As I said previously, Iron Treads is a huge threat to my team, so I'm bringing a Levitate Babiri Berry Weezing. This is so that I can take a Steel move. I'm going to swap Taunt for Will-O-Wisp. I originally had Taunt to stop things like Carbink and Dudunsparce and stuff, but I never really got the opportunity to click it, so I think Will-O-Wisp is going to be a little bit better on this set. Strange Steam hits things like Dragapult, Greninja, those Flamethrower is 4 Treads, and then Defog to remove hazards, because my team really never appreciates those. That's the one issue that my team had, was my removal is not the best, so Weezing's kind of locked into that, you know, each week. It's got a little bit of speed on there in case of speed creeping, and then enough special attack to it KO an offensive Iron Treads with Flamethrower. Bringing Umbreon with a heavy-duty boots this week. Terra Fairy, this is only to be clicked if Iron Treads is gone. If Iron Treads is still on the field, I have to stay Terra Dark, otherwise I just weaken my team too much, and I really have no switch-ins to that thing. We are taunt bait here, really. Wish, Baton, Pass, Yawn, Protect. I've ran attacking moves the first few weeks because I was so scared of taunt, which is something I've seen, but Umbreon really just needs to not allow things to, like, set up on it or whatever, so Yawn just felt a little bit more important on the set this week. And finally, we have Heatran with the Squawkabilly because, again, Iron Treads, scary Pokemon. Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, Taunt, and Stealth Rocks. Taunt is actually useful on Heatran. That's not something that's going to be going away. But we have enough special defense to take 4 offensive Thunderbolts from a Rotom-Mow. So yeah, that is our team. If you enjoy this battle, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'm really hoping we can come back this week, because if I lose this, the season is... I mean, it's not over, but there's no chance I make playoffs if I lose this one. So, yeah, wish me luck. Okay, here we are at the battle. My opponent brings Dragapult, Galarian Slowbro, Greninja, Slitherwing, Rotom-Mow, and Iron Treads. So this is about what I expected here. We're going to lead Meowscarada always because we're Choice Scarf. I just got to get all this info put in. And they're Terra Fairy on the Slowbro. So yeah, we always lead Choice Scarf Meow here. I can get a knockoff on something. I can just U-turn out. Whatever works. All right, here we are. Let's see it. What does my opponent lead with? Okay, we see a Slitherwing lead, which we will have to swap out of just because first impression is super terrifying. So we're going to go right out into Wheezing here on this. So let me get just so I can see what kind of damage this thing does to me. And we'll see if it has like first impression. It might just U-turn here. U-turn would make the most sense, but let's see it. First impression. Okay, so we know they have it. And that did 30 damage, which is about 9%, which this could be max attack. No, like, choice band or anything. All right, we are just going to let a Will-O-Wisp off here. Get a burn off on something is always nice. As they swap out, hopefully we land. What do we see come out here? Galarian Slowbro. And we do land, so we do get a burn on this, so at least we're going to be doing some form of residual. I assume it's Regenerator. And we're going to go out into Umbreon here and see what he wants to do. We know he's Terra Dragon, so I'm not going to fear anything here. We don't want like to get hit with a Psychic move here. That would not be good. All right, Umbreon comes out. If they Shell Sidearm, hopefully no poison. But I think like Psychic move, or they might even predict and go for like maybe Focus Blast or something. No, they just Sludge Bomb. Okay. And no poison. And we know it's leftovers. All right, what do I want to do here? I'll throw up a Wish. I think there's no harm in that quite yet. If something that wants to set up comes out, I can just yawn. And if Slitherwing comes back out, we just go back out into Wheezing. I believe this is a Slitherwing. Yep. I could also just keep this Wish for myself, but I don't necessarily need it at this moment. So let's just go out into Wheezing here. All right, they double. Probably going out back into Slowbro. No, what is this? Greninja. Okay. Let me take a look because I know if it's Life Orb, I can take one. Yeah. A Hydro Pump from a Life Orb set wouldn't kill me, but Specs would. So we just have to switch out here to Scout. So we're gonna go out into Umbreon here because yeah, a Spec set would hurt a lot, and I still need this for Slitherwing. So overall, Umbreon's just in the middle ground here. Okay, so this is just going to set up spikes, and it's Protean. So I don't have to worry about Battle Bond. So it's a ground type currently. Okay. I'm going to let a Yawn off here. I don't want him to, like, continue to set spikes. Wheezing does get decent opportunities to defog, especially against Slitherwing and stuff, so that'll be good. Okay, and he misses a Gunk Shot, which is great for me. And we're just going to Baton Pass out here. They might U-turn, which will do a little bit, but no, they just withdraw. So we're going to get the switch initiative here. Perfect. And back out into Slitherwing here. We're going to go out into Wheezing. I don't know if I necessarily need to defog quite yet, but I might as well just to get rid of them. I don't want to like deal with them for longer than I have to. This thing could also have Zen Headbutt, but I take one from it, so we're going to defog. Spikes will start to rack up, so. And I believe this is Slowbro again. Yep. And we're just going to go back into Umbreon. I could also go out into Heatran, but this thing does get Earthquake. Actually, now that it's burned, I'm not as fearful of Earthquake. He could have Surf. At least Heatran can do something, right? So I'll go Heatran. I like that. Okay, he's got Quick Draw, no regen. Okay, and Sludge Bomb. Perfect. So I'm going to... I could just get up my Stealth Rocks. Probably the best case, but it does force Iron Treads out a little bit more. But if it comes out on this, that's fine too, right? Yeah, we'll Stealth Rock once. Well, I say once. We can only do it once. But if Iron Treads comes out, I have my Shuka, and Lava Plume will hurt, and with the chance to burn. Alright, they Terra. That is fine. Dragon's interesting. I was not expecting that, but I'm here for it. Alright, we got our rocks up. Let's see what this wants to go for here. Earthquake, so he does pop our Shuka, but between Shuka and the burn, we're not taking anything. Now, how much am I doing to this with a flash cannon? I do a decent chunk. I can still wish this up. Plus, like, in all honesty, when I look at my opponent's team, there's no Volk, so that was what Heatran was here for, was Volcarona. So we're just going to flash cannon here and just get some damage off. Weakening this Slowbro is much more important, especially when I know that it's not Regenerator. So we got him down to about 50% here. Yeah, knowing it's not Regenerator, it changes things. I want to get as much damage as possible. We're just going to go for one more, because even if Greninja comes in, Greninja resists both the moves, so... And we've gotten this threat weakened. Oh, even more weakened. Perfect. So we're going to go down here, but we have him at about 10%. But yeah, losing Heatran is fine because its only check was Volk. It does help with like a D-Dance Dragonbolt, I guess, but I still have ways around that. So now I gotta be careful what I go out into here because it could just get Quick Draw, which would be quite unfortunate. But there's no like safe switch, so I think I'm just gonna go out into Squawkabilly here and just click Brave Bird. This is what I feel the most comfortable taking damage on if a Quick Draw pops. And we're just going to Brave Bird because if Dragapult comes in, I want to be able to at least do some damage. Okay, no Quick Draw, and we knock out Slowbro. Alright, Squawkabilly, you got your kill. Let's do it, boy. Take a little bit of recoil, and we'll get our Flame Orb here, so now we're a huge threat. I assume probably Treads comes out here, if I had to guess. Yep, Treads does hit the field, and we don't see a booster, and we don't see leftovers. I could Parting Shot. Ice Spinner would do a lot. I could also just go out into Luna. Probably the safest play. We're going to do that. Because then I can just Yawn this or Baton Pass out or whatever. Stealth Rocks makes sense here, but I also didn't want to chance an Ice Spinner. So let's see it. Ah, Rapid Spin. That's fair too. I'm going to put up a wish for myself here because I just... Oh, is it leftovers? I missed that the first time. So I'm going to Yawn once, and then I'm going to Wish, just to force switches. He puts up his rocks. We're going to have to get rid of those when Slitherwing comes back out again with Wheezing. That's really the only opportunity we're going to get. Alright, and now we're going to Wish. Let's see what comes out. Greninja. And I'm just going to Yawn you. Yeah, because it's just going to set up spikes, so... I don't want it to keep doing that. And then we'll Baton Pass. My rocks are gone for the game since Heatran's gone, but that is alright. Nothing on their team is like weak to them. The chip damage would have been nice, but nothing I can do now. We're just going to Baton Pass here, and let's see what comes out. Okay, Iron Treads hits the field here, so we're going to go out into Urshifu now. And just click Surging Strikes. We'll get some info on the Rotom, whether it's like a bulky set or not. We will take one hit from this, assuming it's faster, but I have a lot of HP investment on this, so we'll be alright. Those Stealth Rocks and Spikes are hurting. Damn. Gonna have to get Wheezing out here. Okay, this is Rotom here. So I gotta see what I do to this. So I'm doing about 11 to 12% a hit. Okay, so it took 25% from that. So that's enough for me to figure that out. So max HP, max defense. Bold. Yeah, max HP, max defense, bold. Alright, let's... U-turn here. We're faster. Alright, and we get this Rotom down to about 30%. A Pain Split would be annoying here, but can't do anything about it. We know this thing's bulky, so I can take Thunderbolts. We're going to go out into Wheezing. I want these hazards gone. He does get to attack here, so maybe a Volt Switch. Thunder Wave, maybe. Volt Switch, okay. That did a lot. I didn't see it exactly how much health I was at, unfortunately, but no, it did about what... oh, wait. No, it still did about what I would expect from a bulky set. Treads makes a lot of sense coming out here. I could also see Greninja, and that is Greninja. Okay, we don't even take, like, a water move, so we're going to go out into Umbreon here. These hazards are a little annoying for me. But that's just an issue with my team in general, is I have just really bad hazard removal. So, okay, he's got Taunt. That is fine. Okay. So now I gotta figure out the play here. I can't let LaRusso take too much damage because I still need him for Iron Treads. I honestly think Squawkabilly is probably the least useful member of my team here. I have to switch, so yeah, we'll go this. We're gonna take 25 upon entry, but they might spike. And if they go for like a water move or anything, they don't get stab on it since they Proty and Dark. So I do have that going for me, and I can always just click Quick Attack if I need to before I die. All right, Gunk Shot. Do we take one? We do. Let's go, buddy. And we're just going to Quick Attack here. Even if he switches, it's fine. I'd rather just hit this instead of it killing me. Okay, they switched. They're probably going to go Treads here. That did a little bit. About 5% after leftovers. And we go down to Flame Orb. Okay. So now we have to go back out into LaRusso here. And we just Surging Strikes. I want to close combat on Greninja, but I just can't let myself do that when Dragapult still is around. Umbreon's at full health. I'll close combat once. Because if Dragapult comes out, we go out to into that. But we just C-Road him, so this is going to go down here to a CC. Okay. 4-4 right now, so it's somewhat even, but I do think I'm playing on the back foot a little bit. Their threats are still threats, so Dragapult is something I got to worry about, which is what just hit the field. All right, we're gonna Ice Spinner here because I cannot let this set up on me if it's a Dragon Dance set. But I need this for Treads, so we have to go Luna. We have to. I need Urshifu alive. I would really like to Ice Spinner, but okay, that was good. And I'm just going to Baton Pass. I don't want to waste the turn wishing. Even though it would be really good for my team to pass a wish, I just can't. So we know it's not Specs. And I probably should have calculated that U-turn damage. I just didn't see how much it did. Alright, Greninja hits the field. So we are going to go finally out into Meowscarada here. And can I just kill this with a U-turn? Yes. Yes, I can. And we know it's not like choiced or anything because we've seen it switch moves. And yeah, there are U-turn rolls that kill this. So, and it's in my favor. 93 to 110. All right, let's see it. Oh, Focus Sash? Yep. Okay. That is fine. Sorta. We'll go Luna here. Okay, they land the Gunk Shot. If they poison, they're dead here. Okay. Alright. Got a Wish here. At least try to. And we're gonna go... Yep. Okay. So now we go back out into Meow, and we just U-turn here. I have to decide if I want to U-turn, if I want to knock off. Because if I click knock off here, Dragapult can't come in, and I don't know if Treads necessarily wants to come in, and it's kind of forcing Slitherwing at that point, where from then I can go Weezing and try to defog. But if I U-turn here, I go out into Weezing, Treads hits the field. I can try to burn it, I guess. I like the knockoff play better. That line seems to give me a little bit more. Okay, they save this. And this is going to be the Slitherwing that comes out here. So we're going to remove this item. Let's see what it is. And we take him down to about 70, and it's an assault vest. So that's good to have knocked off for Wheezing, who we are going to go into here now. That Iron Tread still being healthy is what's scaring me, because Iron Treads was an issue for me in all of my mock battles. But Wheezing can take a hit from this Slitherwing, as long as hopefully it doesn't Zen Headbutt. And then I can get a defog off here, because these hazards are hurting. I probably should Flamethrower, though. Okay, they double. Into Dragapult. Okay. Well, I am going to Strange Steam this then. Defog plans out the window. I'd probably die to a Shadow Ball. But if I switch, I'm just taking more damage from, like, hazards and stuff, so... Alright, we'll go Meow, and we'll U-turn here. I threaten it with a knockoff, so... And if Slitherwing hits the field, we're just done, so... But Meow also just doesn't have a ton of switch-ins left either. I guess we'll just knock, instead of letting this thing just, like, KO me. Okay, they swap. Slitherwing probably comes out. No, they sack Greninja. Okay. That makes sense. So then, Slitherwing is going to come out here. See, if I... It's weird. If I sack Meow, I lose to Pult. If I sack Urshifu, I lose to Treads. So... we're going to try to go LaRusso, because the problem with it is it never beats Dragapult. I need Meow to beat Dragapult. I don't win this. This was, I mean, it's been my closest battle so far. I didn't get 4-0'd. I've gotten 4-0'd all season, so I'll take a 3-0. Really, I've kind of thought a lot about this season just so far and everything, and I think it's the team. Just, like, Trailblaze, good play. I do think it's my team. I think that I drafted a team that, like, just really struggles. Like, I have things like Umbreon, Cryogonal, Crocalor, who are supposed to be bulky, but I've just not been able to run 2 of them. And then Umbreon is kind of just, it's weird. Like, I thought it was going to be really, really good, and I've used it before. But the taunt and stuff has been kind of it's something I expect. I mean, don't get me wrong. But it makes it almost impossible to use Umbreon in, like, an effective manner. And I just, like, overall synergy across my team, just not really there. And I think that's the big mistake I made this season. But I'm still going to, you know, play it out and hope to get a win here or there. You know, at this point, my goal is to win just 1 game. Because I know at this point, going 0-4, I'm not making playoffs. And I hate to see it. I hate to be putting up such a bad performance, but it is what it is. You know, I'm just here having fun. And, you know, hopefully the next time around we'll be able to do something. I don't know what I clicked for my move, by the way. I just expected to die. I clicked Power Gym? What the fuck? I just clicked the button. But yeah, if you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I promise I will try my best to win next week. I've said that every week so far, but I'm really going to try. I really do want to win. But yeah, GG's to my opponent. It was a very good battle. And yeah, that's about all I have. See you guys later. Peace.